A'udhu billahi min shaitan rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Ramadan is around the corner and a lot of you are preparing to fast and pay zakat. Around Ramadan you have a lot of organizations out collecting zakat to pay for their schools and masajid because they teach poor kids. But it is not the right, nor is it their organization's right or their TV channel or anything else they're running. Our responsibility for zakat is to ensure it reaches the needy so they can decide what to do with their right. Not these people that put on turbans and dishonor the sunnah of Rasulullah ﷺ by neglecting the naked and hungry orphan, or the widow who can't buy food for her hungry child or medicine for her sick child. The purpose of zakat is not dawah. It is to better the lives of the needy, to make sure that it has some benefit in their life. To feed, clothe, and treat the poor. Our responsibility when giving zakat is to ensure it reaches the needy. We're supposed to be giving our zakat directly, not to an organization, especially an organization that is not giving the funds to its rightful recipients. When our children are sick, do we take them to the madrasa? No, we take them to the doctor. Do we feel ease until they are better? When our children are hungry, do we rest or run to the kitchen to give them food? Would we rest and have ease until they feel better if they're sick? How do you think the poor mother sleeps? How can we sleep knowing there's so many hungry children, sick and cold and even thirsty? Yet we build masjids with zakat. Where's our conscience? Where's the sunnah of mercy, the sunnah of loving and feeding the orphan? What do we teach our children when we do this? Are we leaving the example to follow the sunnah of Rasulullah ﷺ or whatever we want? What if our children became orphans? Who would take care of them? Who would feed them and clothe them? Would they go hungry? Impart the love of the poor and the needy like Rasulullah ﷺ did. One day someone will treat us like this, maybe our own children. Then what? We taught them this. There are needy Muslims everywhere, so there's no excuse not to give it to the people that are in need. There's needy Muslims in Syria, Bangladesh, Palestine, India, Pakistan, Iraq, Afghanistan, Egypt, and Yemen. There are too many places to even name. When you walk out of the masjid, they are sitting there asking you for help, and you turn your head. How can we live with ourselves? We are not worthy of saying we are from the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These organizations are aware that people are lazy in their deen, so they take advantage of that. They tell you to give them the zakat and they will take care of it. Allah will ask you, who did you give the zakat to? And why didn't you follow the example in the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ensuring it went to the right person and benefited them? Not the masjid, not the madrasa, and they shouldn't be built with zakat. Do not hand your money to Dawat Islami or Peace TV or whatever other organization it has as trying to pay their bills. Look for the needy families, orphans, widows, sick, hungry. When these people are busy opening 122 masjids named Mawiyah, instead of Fatima, Ali, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Salman al-Farsi, there's so many other companions that they can name a masjid after. That should tell you everything. They're only interested in further dividing this ummah. We cannot let this happen. We have to stop funding with zakat. Look in your family, neighbors, friends, and then elsewhere when giving. We should worry about answering to Allah. Why are we so active in worldly matters? We neglect the place where we will reside forever. If we are lazy now, we will have the greedy and ignorant in charge, and we will suffer the same fate. We should not allow them to use hila, which is a way of getting around the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and will cause us to suffer a horrible fate with them. Hila is not acceptable when it comes to paying zakat. It is like when Bani Israel could not fish on Saturday but laid the nets out on Friday and collected on Sunday, so they could say it was lawful. Allah was not pleased with them and will not be pleased with us. May Allah open our hearts so we can see wrong for what it is and stop it. May we see right for what it is and practice it. May Allah give us hidayah. and a true love for Allah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family, companions, wives, and all those who follow his example. And may Allah guide us to take care of the poor every day, not just in Ramadan. Ameen. And please share this so that everybody may know what is going on.